Hi everyone, my name is Tate and I'll be leading today's class on motor skills for youth with cerebral palsy. So the focus of our class today is going to be to improve motor skills as well as mobility, flexibility, and muscle strength in youth of all levels of ability with cerebral palsy. So with that, before we begin, let me know if you have any braces, crutches, walkers, or wheelchairs that you use for assistance. That way I can make any necessary modifications to the class before we begin. In today's class, we'll be using a couple pieces of equipment. We'll be using a step. It doesn't need to be too big of a step, just a few inches off the ground will be just fine, as well as a chair or any surface to sit on. And a couple other ground rules before we start today's class. So if you need to step out at any time, we're going to use the I'm okay rule. So just give me a thumbs up or let me know that you're okay before you step out, and let me know why you're leaving. Just that way everyone can stay safe. And also let me know of any other concerns that you may have. These may include if you have hypertension, diabetes, any lower extremity injuries, if you are pregnant or have arthritis. Let me know of any of these or any other concerns at this time. And if we don't have any other concerns, then we'll just go ahead and get started with today's warm-up. So our first warm-up step, we're going to do 30 seconds of marching in place, and I'll time us for 30 seconds. And we're just marching in place with our arms going at our sides, just like we are walking or running. From the side, you don't need to kick your knees up too high. You're just doing a little march close to the ground. We just want to get our heart rates up a little bit before we start. You want to keep your posture up nice and tall, looking straight in front of you. We'll do this for about 5 more seconds. Okay, and then our next warm-up exercise we'll be doing is stepping to the side and putting our arm up and back. So go up and out, up and out. And we'll do this for 30 seconds. And you don't need to step out too far, just as far as comfortable for you is just fine. Again, you want to look straight ahead and keep your back straight, posture nice and tall. And we'll be doing this for 30 seconds. We've got about 10 more. And you can do it to the beat of the music if you want, but you don't need to. Just whatever pace works for you is good. And 3, 2, 1, and stop. And then we'll go ahead and jump into our first exercise. Okay, so our first exercise, we're going to be using this step here, and we're going to be going along to the beat of the music in the background. So we'll be doing, we're going to go up, up, down, down. And you can use your arms as well, up, up, down, down. And we'll be following the beat of the music here. And we'll begin in 5, 6, 7, 8. Up, up, down, down, up, up, down, down. Now you'll want to try and focus straight in front of you and not down at your feet on the box. If you need to look down at the beginning to see where the box is, get a sense for that, then that's okay. You just want to progress to where you can look straight in front of you and not have to look down. This really improves our motor skills and our balance and coordination as well. Up, up, down, down, staying on that beat of the music. And we will be done in 3, 2, 1, stop. Okay, now good. For our next exercise, we'll use an exercise band. You can go ahead and get that step up out of the way. If you're done with that. So our next exercise, you'll put the exercise band around your ankles. And for this one, you'll bend down a bit and you'll swim one leg out to the side, back in, out, back in. And then halfway through, I'll let you know, and then we'll switch to doing the other side. Now, if this is too difficult, then you can do this seated. You can sit, have it around your ankles, and have one leg out, back in, out, in, and again switch when we are halfway through. If you find that that is not challenging enough, then you can alternate through. So you can go out, next foot, out, other foot. And then this side, if you decide to do this, You do not need to switch halfway through. So you'll go ahead and begin in 3, 2, 1. So you can do one leg out, or you can do a little bit harder version where you're going side to side, both legs. Or again, you need to sit, you can sit. And if you're doing one leg, you can go ahead and switch to the other side now, about halfway through. So again, if you're just standing, doing the other leg now. And we've got about 5 seconds, 3, 2, 1, and stop. And now our third exercise, we're gonna be doing hops. So for this exercise, if you have any lower extremity injuries, if you have diabetes, any foot pain symptoms, or numbness in your feet, or if you're pregnant, then you'll want to do a modification for this exercise, where instead of just doing hops and jumps, you will just be bending your knees in place, and that to the side will look like this. Again, that will be your modification. And for everyone else, you'll just be doing jumps in place. And we will begin that in 3, 2, 1, go. And you don't need to get too high off the ground for these. Again, it's just that building up the strength and the motor skills. And how's everybody doing? You shouldn't be too hard. You should be at a pretty low RPE, low intensity, keeping it nice and relaxed. Want to improve on these skills. Again, you can modify this for any reasons. Go ahead and just do bent legs as we're gonna hop for about 10 more seconds here. And then we will stop in 3, 2, 1, and we're done. All right, thank you guys for watching.